one guy is already threatening a brief on all of this and a lot more. Republican Congressman Justin Amash in Michigan. Congressman, what do you make of what the ACLU has just done? Because this is the same ACLU that aggressively went after President Bush for what it deemed at the time individual liberty infringements and more. And now it is doing the same with this president.
Thanks, Neil, for having me on. And I applaud what the ACLU is doing. They were right to go after President Bush when he violated our civil liberties, and they're right to go after President Obama when he does the same. And a number of members of Congress are prepared to file amicus briefs in support of their efforts.
All right. Now, you're going to be going into this briefing. I suppose this is going to be a top secret type of a briefing. I don't know how you guys do this sort of thing, but what do you want to hear out of NSA officials or who's ever ultimately going to be conducting this?
Well, I want to hear how large the scope is of the surveillance. I want to hear what the reasons they're going to use to justify this type of surveillance. And I want to hear about what we as a Congress can do about it to make sure that American civil liberties are protected.
Now, it's very hard for 435 of you guys then to be quiet as church mice after that, right? Are you sworn to secrecy in this meeting?
Well, it's a classified briefing. We're not going to be allowed to speak publicly about the details of the briefing. But I hope more and more of my colleagues are waking up to the fact that a lot of what the government is doing is unconstitutional. I voted against the PATRIOT Act. I voted against the FISA Amendments Act. We had a number of briefings to different degrees over the past couple years. Not every member necessarily attended a briefing, but right. I certainly knew enough to know that I should vote no on these bills and that they were a threat to the liberties of Americans.